Well, going out on the ice this time of year is pretty common, especially on some of our higher lakes and reservoirs. But in the valleys, emergency responders say walking on ice in ponds and small reservoirs just isn't worth the risk. Our Nate Larson has more on that.
We're all curious about, bodies of water, and especially when they freeze over. And I think it's been a thing for most of us to kind of want to go out and experience walking on the water, right? There's some real risk involved with that.
The scariest part about walking onto a pond or reservoir is that you likely don't know how thick the ice is.
Ice traditionally needs to be at least 4 inches thick in order for us to be able to walk on it safely without it having the risk of falling through. But we're not going to be able to tell that, right, just by looking at it. It could just be, knee level and you can get out easily. It could be over your head, and if you submerge yourself and your head goes under, you're going to aspirate some water, and it's just going to create this cycle of trending downward as far as your ability to get yourself out.
Kelly says even people who are considered to be good swimmers might not be able to swim out.
Your motor function declines significantly when you get cold, and so swimming out is not going to be as easy as you might think it is, and your legs and your arms and your muscle groups are just going to be incapacitated. So even the best swimmer can potentially be somebody that could become a victim.
So what do you do if someone falls through the ice? The best thing to do is to first call 911.
If you can't facilitate a rescue using things that aren't going to put yourself at risk, yeah, sure, make that effort. But don't put yourself into a position where you're going to become a second victim.
Getting out on the ice can be relatively safe. Information on current ice conditions at our local state parks is posted on their website and lists safety precautions when you're out on the ice.
If you want to go ice skating, use a local ice skating rink. A few different of our communities have outdoor ice skating opportunities. Getting on these small bodies of water are probably not worth the risk.
Some additional tips from Utah State Parks for venturing out on the ice include never going out on the ice alone, bringing proper rescue gear like a rope or throw bag if someone falls in, and wear a life jacket, either over or under your warm clothing. In Salt Lake City, Nate Larson, ABC4 News.